Alright.
Yeah, look, this is Brandon. He just came, I don't know what place. He came top four with, for some reason, cubics.
Cubics, I know. They're low-key busted. Inconsistently, but low-key busted. Alright, we'll start off the just basic core. We got 3 cubic Crimson Nova. Pretty much your boss monster, your win condition. Just the reason you're playing the deck, honestly. Awesome card. Really good.
GG.
3 Duza, because it's out now, and Konami decided to let us play with our toys, so play 3 Duza. It's your Foolish for the deck. Pretty much just gets your engine going. Kind of neat to start off your deck. Really just make it, your plays just go off. It's just great. Play 3 Jam, because when it's inconsistent, you have grind. That's all it is. You can't win, you grind. You play through it, or use its effect, put it to spell trap zone, Phoenix chain them, then they can't do shit. Just stall for game. That's all it is. You play 1 Gundle, 1 Vulcan, and 1 Garunix. Pretty much just as names. You barely could ever get them out. It's just names. And I got a bit of little hidden plays with the Red Razonator, which you'll see later, just to go into extra secret plays. 2 Summoner Monk, because honestly it extends your plays so much. Getting to pitch your spells to a graveyard, letting them go off, just lets the deck just go. Just pluses so much. 3 Red Resonator, because if you're just trying to play the fusion build, it's terrible. It is put way too much effort into a card that does nothing, absolutely nothing. This, extend your plays, make synchro plays, it's great. It works really well. It's totally phenomenal. Onto the spells, play 3 Wave, 3 Karma. Karma really is your search. It powers up your cubics if you need to just get over things. Aura is also like a Phoenix chain in graveyard. It also can double cubic and have your opponents. These 2 cards together with the boss monster, it just makes great OTKs. The deck honestly just works well with Nova to big first or second Yugioh, and it's sack. It just hits hard and goes hard. If it's consistent. You play 3 Hand Destruction, because sometimes you do end up bricking, but you just need your spells traps in graveyard for the deck to go off. Or if you're just playing against someone that kind of needs their hand advantage, you can cut away cards that they have, whether it's like they need their poly or they need their traps. Like you just get out of their hand, you deal with it, and then they can't play. It just helps the deck. You got your 3 Resonator Call, just to search for your red Resonator, continue your plays, because the card helps the deck go off so much, it just lets it go and just continues on. It helps so much. 3 Twin Twister, because the deck loses to background. You can't deal with it, you gotta play it. Just 3 of, no less, no more. That's it. 1 Monster Gate. Honestly, it's for the fact that you need to get your spells and traps in graveyard. That's what it's for. Then it could get you through to get like a seed on to stall, or you can make your red Resonator, hit off their monster, gain life points to kind of keep your game going. If you do end up burning yourself off the Nova, it helps cycle through it. Plus, that's why you play also the 1 Reasoning. Same idea. Hopefully, if they don't know how you play, they don't know like what to call, or you could random go off, whether it's the Summoner Monk or the Jam. It's like it's 4-1, so you at least have a 50-50 chance of hopefully getting something, and hopefully you mill a few of your spells traps. Soul Charge, because it is the most skilled card in the game. Honestly, it's great. Top deck all the time, wins you games, best card. Upstart, you play Upstart just for consistency reasons. Usually would cut it for side, but it's just to help get through the deck. You give your opponents 1,000 life points, whatever. You burn them at the end phase anyway. 3 of the Trap. Never really use it for the fusion effect. You always use it for its floating effect. That's all you could really use it for. It's just I'll show you in some plays later of just how you can make this card just work so much more. And 1 Vanities, just because Vanities. It works.
True.
Let's go into the extra first. Sky Cavalry, because there are times where you run into 2 red Resonators, and if you have no other ways of making plays, it stalls. That's what it is. It stalls until you can get your board going. Best Dweller, because it works in the format. You don't want your opponent having graveyard effects. It's standard. It works. Same with kind of Castell, just to really deal with anything that you can't get over yourself. Staple. Emerald, because late game it just helps get your Novas back into deck, so you can keep going, because when you lose all 3 Novas, it's hard. You can't make the game work unless you can make other rank 4s, which would be the Utopia package. this kind of like helps you if you can't make your Nova game. So it helps plus draw. You can't really use the normal summon effect because there's no normal monsters in deck. Dora and Gustav. This too, usually for the fact if you don't want to burn yourself for the last bit of damage, like if you're too low, so you don't want to lose. This then could make that last bit of damage if you need, or if you just need to just to sit on it for a bit until you can again make more plays. It's mostly just to avoid the burn damage or just to finish your opponent off. Tatsunoko, because you run into Red Resonator and your Jam, and it works great because some of the cubics you can't even use, like you can't summon them to field, but you can still synchro them from hand. So using this from hand goes into plays which you can make all sorts of like other monsters, which we'll get into. Charge Warrior, pretty much just for the Red Resonator and Duza, just so you can get a draw if you just need that last extra card. Which is also then for Coral Dragon. And then Coral Dragon, when you make Red Resonator into Duza pitches then your trap. Then with your trap, because it says if it's destroyed by battle or leaves the field, which is great so that even if you synchro summon, you still banish it. Get another Duza pitches then your Karma if you need to search, and then you synchro it into Leo, which kind of like, it's just, in this format, it's hard to get over because it's 31, which most boss monsters are 3,000, and because it can't be targeted unless it attacks, which is then during only your main phase too. So it stalls, and it's just a boss. Michael, I found a bit of a wonky play using the Tatsunoko, is because when you do the Red Resonator and the Seed, when you use that, all your level 4 cubics are lights, so you can always make this. This is awesome when you can, if you can't destroy something by battle, and you can't burn, you just use this. You can bash an annoying card that they have. Yeah, it takes 1,000 damage, but it doesn't really matter. Plus, the mill is actually really good, because then you can start milling through your spells and traps, just for more searching and such to play forward through the deck. Omega, because there's the level 2 cubic that when you do, of course, with the Coral Dragon, and then you send your trap to graveyard, you can then special the level 2, go into your Omega. Omega then recycles back your banished spells, reuse them, the deck can keep going, it works really well. And of course, the Leo is just a great boss, like I said before. It's really good this format, so it's easy to make when you do the Red Resonator Duza effect, keep pitching the trap, keep recycling out your Duzas, and then just make this. It's just hard to get over. Plus it's at level 10 if you do need to make rank 10s with it. And the useless card. The card you never make, I'm going to be cutting it. Just not good, bad, don't play it.
Have you had to use it today?
What's that?
Have you had to use it today?
Never used it, never in testing, never in any point, not even today I got to use it, it's bad. I'm going to be cutting it probably for Rafflesia, just because when you have to go first, sometimes making a rank 4, other than Abyss Dweller, if your opponent, if you know they don't have grave effects, making Rafflesia is just a better play, and it's just like I'm going to have to find something to cut, probably the upstart for like a bottomless. Onto the side deck. Gamma Seal, because you pretty much, with ABCs, you want to deal with the Dragon Buster. With Palizorks, you want to deal with the Toad. It's just to deal with the boss monster. Dark Law, because you kind of need to be able to send your things to graveyard. It's just, obviously it's Kaiju, so you just got to be able to deal with things. The Regeki Dark Hole package, because when they go first, they make up their board. You just you blow it up, and then you just kill them with your boss monster, burn the damage. It's to push through the monsters, just to get rid of things. 2 Chalice, just essentially to bait out the Toad effect, so you could go off, or deal with the Dark Claw, just because Dark Claw hurts the deck, or even Abyss Dweller, honestly, so that you can continue on. Because Abyss Dweller just really hurts the deck. You just gotta be able to deal with the effects. 2 System Down, because ABC, don't like them. Just gotta deal with them so you could push. Also, I played a Cosmo player last game, and I never actually got to use this, but it helps overall for most formats. 3 anti-spell, because fuck Pendulums is a broken mechanic. Don't play it. You're good to play it, but it sucks. It's bad. Don't play it. Bad Pendulums. 2 D-Barrier, because I was able to borrow them. Don't buy them. Too expensive. Wait for the reprint. Nobody plays them anyways, but they're great. They it's a non-condition. Stop your opponent from doing just about anything. It's a broken card, no cost. Amazing card, super salty. That's it. That's Cubic's top 4. First round, I went against ABC's. He outgrinded me. He beat over my Leo and Crimson Nova. I couldn't let the burn happen, so I had to go into Super Dora, but he Gamma Sealed over it, so nothing you can really do there. But then the next 2 games, just like I managed to, he bricked, and I managed to just burn, smash damage, just OTK. Round 2, I ended up going against, who did I go against? Metal Foes. Thought I had him, never did, always had the outs for it. Pendulum decks just win. Metal Foes, they got the out to everything. I flipped Anti-Spell on him game 2, he had the Rescue Rabbit, sucks. Game 3, also had the Anti-Spell. Nope, still had Mithrilium to bounce. It's just, it happens. You can't deal with it. The deck just doesn't keep up with Metal Foes. Round 3 went against Fluffles. Fortunately, he had bricked, so I managed to win the 2 games. I even had the Dimensional Barrier back row just to deal if he did go into Fusion, but didn't have it. Round 3, I'd gone against.
Speaking of Fluffles.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of Fluffles. Bye-bye.
No, that was round 3. Round 4 went against Cosmo. Went game 1. Ended up losing that one. He outplayed me. Game 2, though, I didn't even draw into my side deck cards, but I still managed to just outpush, outgrind in the long haul. Dealt with his 1 Dark Destroyer, thank goodness it's a 1. Game 3, bricked. When he went first, I opened just the best cards. Sacked, won, ended up winning, getting top 4 at locals. Hurrah.
No, first time ever.
First time ever. Actually got packs and opened just terrible cards at packs, so not really worth much. So, but that was a Cubic deck locals top 4. Have a good day.
GG.